Hello, readers, and thank you for joining me for lesson number 3 of working with VCCCV Multisyllabic Words. That's almost a tongue twister. But what we're going to be doing, and we'll do this with all the lessons, we're going to practice breaking apart some words that have this word pattern, and we're going to learn how, if we see a word that we don't know and we see the pattern, it will help us know how to read it, or maybe even how to spell it if we're sounding words out. But first, I do want to go over the rule because I think it's important to know the rules. The VCCCV rule is when you see 3 consonants between 2 vowels, and you see a vowel I and you see a vowel E. When there's 3 consonants between it, we usually split after the first consonant. You see here we did this on the word children. Now, does usually mean always? No. But it does mean most of the time. So most of the time you'll probably see it split there. But sometimes it's not. So if it doesn't sound right one way, try the other. It just might work. Now, a big thing that will always help is this. Keep digraphs and blends together. Now, I see a blend right here with DR. DR is a blend. We see it in the word dress or drink or drought. So we know that it is a blend, so we would keep that together, which also gives us a clue to put that line right there in front. So we're going to get started practicing. If you know the word already, don't say it out loud. The person next to you might not know yet, and we want to help them learn how to figure it out on their own. All right, so here's our first word. Don't say it again. Now remember our steps for breaking apart multisyllabic words. The first thing we label is the vowels. That's right. And that's right. And we're going to label the O and the I because those are the only 2 vowels in this. Then once we've labeled the vowels, we build a bridge. And after we have the bridge built, we put something on the bridge. Do you remember what we put on the bridge? The consonants. That's right. So we have 3 consonants here, an L, a P, and a H. And you know what? I already see a digraph here. Do you see the digraph? What is it? It's PH. That's right. So we know we're going to keep that together, which means it probably will go after the first consonant. Let's give it a try and see. If I put it here, I have a closed syllable here and a closed syllable here. So we would read dolphin. Dolphin. And so we know that word is, read it without the clues, dolphin. Very good. Let's try another word. This is our animal show, by the way. You'll see a bunch of animal words today. We have another word. What's step 1 again? We label the vowels. That's right. I have an A and then I have an R-controlled vowel down here, ER. Did you get the R-controlled vowel or did you just do the E? I hope you did the R-controlled, which means that's going to be an R-controlled syllable. After we label the vowels, do you remember next step? Draw a bridge. What do I put on the bridge? The consonants. What consonants are above the bridge? The M, the S, and the T. That's right. Now, again, we know what the rule says. It says we usually put it after the first consonant, so let's see if that's correct. If it's usually, I figure we try that first, and if it doesn't work, we try the other. Hamster. Hamster. That sounds right to me. Plus, I see a blend here with ST. It's a beginning or an ending blend, so I know that would keep that together, which lets me know that's right. So what's our word again? Hamster. This one's a little bit trickier to, it's probably easier to read, but it's a little bit trickier to code. What do we do first? I know we label the vowels, but what are the vowels? I'll give you a second to figure it out. Did you guess UR and LE? I have some different vowel teams there, variant vowel teams, which combine consonants with that to do that. Now, we're still going to build our bridge. And we're still going to label that consonant, and you're probably thinking to yourself, but you said this is VCCCV. Well, it is a VCCCV. we know with the sounds, we put those vowels together. But if I'm just looking at a word I don't know, I see a consonant here, and a consonant here. It's just when I label it is when it kind of hide. But that's still there. So I'm still going to try to label it or split it after that first consonant, which will be the R, even though it's R controlled. Turtle. Turtle. So what's the word again? Turtle. That's a little bit trickier with all those variant vowels. Let's try another word and another animal. What's the first thing we label? The vowels. Did you get those vowels correct? Another R controlled. A lot of R controlled today. Hopefully you're not getting fooled by those. After we label the vowels, what do? We build the bridge. And what do I put on the bridge? Those consonants. Which consonants do I label? The N, the T, and the H. That's correct. Do you remember why we don't label the P? It's not over the bridge. That's right. So we don't have to do that one. Now, of course, we're going to split it. Now, I'm looking at the N, the T, and the H, and I know TH is a digraph sometimes. So I'm probably going to keep that together and split after that first consonant like it says we usually do. Let's give it a try. Panther. Panther. That sounds right to me. And what's the word again? Panther. Very good. All right, now let's go over some sounds that we've already learned this year. Some of these are different R-controlled vowels. I see some digraphs. I see one digraph. I see some blends. Let's go through and let's do these sounds together. St, nd, ter, nk, ch. We know ed can make three sounds. It can say d, id, or t. U, a, e, sometimes a, o, r, or. You did great. Now it's time for some silent blending. Remember, don't say the word until the whole thing's on the screen. And of course, all these words are VCCCV words. So we're just trying to see how quickly you can put that together. You ready? Let's get started. Hilltop. Mattress. Constant. Distract. Address. Kitchen. Ostrich. Partner. Fortress. goggles, umbrella, concrete. How'd you do? I bet you're getting better every day. In fact, I know you are. Until next time, happy reading.